I told you about the story Native Speaker by
Yeah.
Lee, and the protagonist doesn't like being recognized as a Korean because he looks like his
Yeah.
outer experience makes him uh, appearance. I mean, makes him an outsider, and he behaves like
Yeah.
one. Could you identify with this
Yeah.
person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In India, yes. In Ireland, it's not as bad. In Ireland, it's
That's
good.
okay.
I feel kind of half Irish.
Yeah.
So in Ireland,
Okay.
it's okay to go out. I can go out in my, I can wear the clothes they wear, and I can feel kind of integrated. But in India, it's because of the skin color and the eyes. I have blue eyes, and all of them have black or brown eyes,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
they all look at you. They all want to talk to you, and you feel kind of pressure to tell everybody where you're from and what you do, and yeah, I can understand that man.
That man. Yeah. um. And there's another book we read in our course. I'm making a project for, and it was Tar Baby by Toni Morrison. And in this book, the protagonist Jadine is black, but she grew up with white people and is kind of sophisticated. And then she meets someone who is very, who shows her where she comes from, what her roots are, and he's black, and she's somehow the sophisticated part, and he's the wilderness, and she doesn't, she has problem to really identify with her roots.
Yeah.
Do you have problems identifying with your German roots, or if you say that you have problems being or that you don't like being recognized as a German, could that be as well?
In some way, yes, but not at first. When I came to Ireland when I was 14, I felt more German, and I did so for about 5 or 6 years. But when I came back to Ireland the second time, I was in Germany for 2 years in between, and when I came back the second time and studied here, after that time now I kind of feel, when I moved back to Germany 3 months ago, I felt really different. I really couldn't understand some of the things the German people were doing. They were not nice to us. They said, you meet somebody and he's stressed and he just whatever shouts at you in the car beside you or whatever. That would never happen in Ireland. I'm just more relaxed here, and in Germany I'm more stressed, and it's just, you don't feel that German anymore. After living in Ireland for about 9 years, you feel a little bit different to the Germans. Even where I lived in the little village, I go around to the bank or whatever, and I just feel different when I see the people. I feel different to them, but I can't describe what it is. I just don't feel that German, and I don't agree with all the things that my colleagues at work say, and they all complain all day, and they're just they make you crazy in the head a little bit. They don't take it easy in Germany. That's one of the things I just don't like. They're hectic and stressed out, and in Ireland you learn to be relaxed and take on that. Take it easy and
Do you think that people getting in touch with you in Germany are probably influenced by your calmness or by your quietness or
I haven't been working so long, so I can't. I don't really know. I just feel that I'm different. Even in the meetings we have, we're 20 people, and all of them have a complaint, and it was different years ago, and they just don't agree with the situation they're in, and that's Germans are like that often enough, and so sometimes it's difficult to be around them.
Okay. You have one nephew and 3 nieces. 2 of them grow up in Germany and 2 of them grow up in Ireland. Do you see, or is it possible to see a cultural difference in these children, or do you think that it's just too early to say something about that?
No, I think you can. Even with the 2 languages, it's that my 2 nieces have 2 languages, speak English and German. But also, even in the children, you can see that they're a little bit more relaxed. they take it on easier. It might be a difference in the child and how you bring them up. There are definitely children in Germany that relaxed and easy as well, but I can see that even in getting up in the morning, Leona and Amy, my two nieces, would sleep until whatever, 8:30 or 8 o'clock, and
Yeah.
every day at 6 my nephew and my niece from Germany get up. It's just that schedule that they have, it's different, yeah. And then they go to play school, they have times, and you know, my niece here goes to play school whenever she wants, really. It's just the system's different. You grow up differently, and yeah, there will be differences in the children, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially also where they live. My two nieces in Ireland live in the middle of nowhere, and especially I'd say between the ages of 8 and 15, when they start to play sports or meet with friends, there will be difference in the two, because in Germany you have so many opportunities, which is a good thing to develop for a child, and in Ireland you have nothing here. It's just a lot of nature, but you don't have clubs, you don't have youth clubs, you don't have sport clubs, so that will influence a child as well. If it's good or bad, you don't know, but yeah, so
Okay.
it will definitely influence. Even having friends, it's more difficult here because there isn't a lot of children around here, and that will influence them as well, how they grow up and what they think.
Okay, you've just said something about language. Would you say that language is an important definer for cultural identification? Or
Also,
could you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I talked to Rob before, and he said that speaking the German language helped him a lot to identify
Yeah,
with the Germans,
yeah,
because
yeah,
he couldn't even talk to his children
yeah,
beforehand.
yeah, definitely. You can integrate yourself more because you can express what you mean and what you feel. If you can't speak the language in India, I sometimes couldn't understand what they were saying, and I was there trying to listen what they say, and yeah, they laugh and you try to laugh as well, but you can't, so you feel kind of like an outsider. And even when I had an Italian boyfriend, he was speaking a lot of Italian with his friends, and I could never understand, so I felt kind of, yeah, I wasn't part of the group, so you kind of, yeah, an outstanding person. Yeah, it's definitely an important thing to learn the language. Yeah.
Okay, great. Then thank you very much for giving
You're
me the
welcome.
interview.